Hey guys, Valerie here, Bright Life Mom. Welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're here, welcome. I talk about Brightline eating, I talk about grocery hauls, and that's what we're doing today. I am sitting in the Walmart parking lot waiting on my grocery pickup order. If you spend any time here at all, you'll learn that I love Walmart grocery pickup. It is so much easier than going in the store. And especially if you are on a Brightline journey, it takes out a lot of those impulse buys and cravings buys. It takes all that away because you just click on the app and you only search for the things that you're looking for. So I'm by myself today. I've got no kiddos in those car seats back there today, but I do have 3 kiddos, James age 6, Kelly age 3, and Ren just over 1. He's almost 15 months old. He'll be 15 months at the beginning of July. It is currently Friday afternoon, and I picked a Walmart pickup time while they were still in school and camp and daycare, so that I could have a smoother trip this afternoon. So just here waiting on the Walmart pickup order, and thought I would say hi, and then we'll take you home and show you what we got in this week's Brightline grocery haul. All right, this is this week's haul. Let's start with the produce. We got some good stuff. Premium romaine salad. This is just the salad mix, romaine salad mix for making salads. It's about 18 ounces. We will usually go through 1 or 2 bags of this, or I like to mix it up with the spring mix and the spinach. I know I have almost a whole container of spring mix still in my fridge, so I only got 1 this week of the salad. The sweet peppers mix of yellow and orange, and there's usually red. I don't see any red in that bag, but I got 2 bags of those. Yeah, there's the red in there. I love these. These are so good. I put them in almost every salad, everything that I make. I just leave them on the counter. I don't even put them in the fridge. Just slice them up. They're so good in salads. Okay, Veggie Kebabs. I'm sure these are seasonal for the summer, but I'm gonna buy them as long as they keep having them. So I've got 2 packages here. They are, again, this is Walmart. I'm sure it's their prepackaged in store. They're about $6, $6.58, I think, something like that. But for 3 kebabs, mushrooms, peppers, onions, zucchini, don't think that's tomato, I think that's pepper. So awesome, so good. Each one ends up being, after cooking, about 7 ounces. So 2 for a dinner vegetable is perfect. I just put them in the air fryer, about 10 minutes, a little bit of oil or spray oil, depending on what else I'm using for fat for dinner. I love them. I'm pretty much the only one that will eat them. Sometimes I can convince the baby to have some of the peppers or things like that, but once I've weighed it, it's mine. So I love these. Like I said, I will buy them until they go out of season. Zucchini, I got 5 here. I have a couple in my fridge still. We are doing from Misfit Market. I have a couple in my fridge from Misfit Market. We are doing zucchini boats this week, so that's what those are for. Riced cauliflower, frozen riced cauliflower. I use this in, I think this week I am using it in taco bowls, taco salad bowls for dinner, and beef tips with rice, right? What I would normally have done, like beef stew meat and gravy and rice, I now do beef stew meat, gravy, and riced cauliflower. So that's what those are for. Frozen broccoli, 3 bags of frozen broccoli. My husband eats this like it's going out of style. He eats this probably twice a day, so I probably didn't even get enough. I got 3 bags here. All right, so that's the veggies. And then fruit for this week, I've got a huge watermelon, again, summer, and this weekend is my birthday. So instead of cake, we are making a watermelon cake, basically. We got an idea off of somebody else's feed. We're gonna do watermelon, and that's actually what most of this fruit is for. We're gonna cut up watermelon, and we're gonna make a whipping cream with just the cream and cinnamon and other fruits and things layered on there to create a birthday cake. So without the cake, obviously. So so yeah, that is my treat. I am going to be intentionally breaking my line for quantities by having fruit, extra fruit with dinner that night with the frosting. So blackberries for the same thing. Blackberries go on that, what we created. I'll do a video of my kiddo and I making the cake when we do it, so you'll see what those are for. But blackberries for that, that's not something I typically buy, but we'll use it for that, and then I'll put it with yogurt in the morning. That'll be fine. Those will get eaten, no problem. Blueberries, what did I get? 24 ounces of blueberries. I think these were like $7, which is a lot, but for me, that's a lot. But we love them. We eat them. We eat at least one. This will be gone in like 4 or 5 days at the most. The baby loves the blueberries. They're a good snack for him. They're a good put on the high chair before dinner's quite ready and keep him occupied. I use blueberries for that. I eat them in my yogurt, all that good stuff. Strawberries, I ordered 2 pounds or 2 pints, whatever, I guess 2 pounds. They substituted 1 pound, but 2 of them, no problem. Plenty of strawberries, same thing, yogurts, things like that. Pears go with the birthday treat. They're like the top of it. They stand up. I think we're going to need skewers for that. We'll see how that goes. A happy birthday topper for my fruit cake. Okay, so that's most of what that is for, plus we'll just eat the fruit, no problem. Grocery stuff, kind of pantry things, 2 jars of marinara sauce, maybe for the zucchini boats. I also have plenty of marinara sauce in the pantry, but I like to make sure that I stay stocked up on that. So marinara sauce, because it goes on everything. Basically, salsa, again, because it goes on everything. I use this for salad dressing sometimes. So make sure we have extra salsa. Garlic, just because I know we ran out this week. Just minced garlic to keep. And then balsamic vinegar, because that's what my husband uses on his salad. This was a substitute. I usually buy the generic or the basic balsamic vinegar. They substituted organic balsamic vinegar of Moderna. Sure, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be good. And we needed that. So, and then I got fajita skillet sauce. The ingredients were good, of course. I checked that. Filtered water, soy sauce, balsamic vinegar, apple juice concentrate. So we do start to get some sugars in there, but they're not until like ingredient 4 or 5, maybe even a little lower. So I decided that was okay. Fajita skillet sauce, because I'm going to make shrimp fajitas for myself for lunch, because I'm the only one that will eat them, but I love them. So skillet sauce for that. And Parmesan cheese, because my husband has decided he likes that on almost everything, and it does not weigh very much, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of, you don't even need anywhere close to an ounce. So he can still have other things as his fat and use this in sparingly and still good. So we need a thing of Parmesan cheese. So dairy, gallon of milk. I think I'm going to have to start getting 2 gallons of milk. We are going through one about every 3-4 days at the most. So I probably need to start making that a double on my order. But for right now, I got 1 thing of milk, and I think I have a half already in there. My plain Greek yogurt. I get the big 32-ounce plain Greek yogurt and divvy it out for my protein in the morning. The heavy whipping cream for the icing. For the cake, again, it's just this. The icing that I'm using is just this and cinnamon, and the ingredients here are just milk, basically, heavy cream milk. So no sugars there. And then 18 eggs, right? We'll go through that on a Sunday morning. Maybe not all 18. We'll go through about 12 on a Sunday morning for eggs. And then the meat this week is really light. I'm eating mostly out of the freezer for things like chicken, and I'm doing a pork roast, and I think I'm doing taco salad. The ground beef is already in the freezer. All those things are already in the freezer, so I didn't need a whole lot for meat. Homestyle meatballs, we eat these about once a week. We go through at least a half a bag about once a week. There is flour in these. I think it's low enough. Beef, pork, water, breadcrumbs, it's the 4th ingredient, so I view these as being compliant. The wheat flour in the breadcrumbs is 4th on the list. So I still eat these. My husband eats these. The kids eat these. All that good stuff. Shrimp, for the shrimp fajitas, as I said, I'll be the only one that eats those. So this will last me for several of them. It is frozen, so they will last plenty of time in the freezer. for making those deconstructed shrimp fajitas, basically just without the tortillas. I'll do the peppers, the onions, which I already have, the shrimp, the salsa, the guacamole, all that good, as my fat, all that good stuff, and the fajita sauce. Okay, and then I have some, not my food, I have some kids' food, although not too much, but it is not my food. If you don't want to watch and you don't want to be, if you think you may be triggered, here's your warning. I do have a little bit of non-compliant food that I do get for the kids. And so that is applesauce. Technically, this is compliant. We just don't eat it as a fruit. I don't eat it as a fruit with breakfast or whatever. It's just apples, water. We get the unsweetened apples, water, and absorbic acid. So technically, that is compliant if you want that as your fruit. Goldfish for snacks. My 6-year-old is in summer camp, and so we are letting him kind of carb up because he is running all day. He is also loving the Rice Krispies, and I basically, for the same reason, let him carb up on that. I bought these a couple weeks ago, and I swear I checked the ingredients, and sugar was lower on the list. And then I looked today, and it is number 2 on the list. Right? It's right. I don't know if you can see that through the camera, but it's rice and then sugar and then 2% or less of salt and malt flavor. I thought the sugar was on the less than 2%. Apparently I was wrong. Or I bought a different kind last time, although I thought I bought name brand for that reason. So this will maybe be the last time we are buying this one, but it is really hard to find kids cereal that doesn't have sugar as the number 2 ingredient or the number 1 ingredient. So this is where we are right now. Is he's eating the Rice Krispies, and that's fine. 3 boxes of mac and cheese because kids, and we used the last one last night. I do have this for them as a side. Right? It's going to have the flour, of course. That's why it's not my food. It's got the flour and all kinds of other stuff, but I don't eat it. My husband doesn't eat it. The kids eat it. All right, and then a couple of non-food things. Dr. Teal's foaming bath. So I needed a bubble bath for the kids, and I had a recommendation from our chiropractor actually to start giving James Epsom salts baths to get him to relax at night. He is like his mama, and he doesn't go to sleep well. He doesn't relax and sleep well. He'll sleep once he's asleep. He's been an okay sleeper once he's asleep, but getting him to calm down and relax at night to be ready to go to bed is really tough. And so our chiropractor suggested an Epsom salt. So I got bubble bath with Epsom salt because I figured it would sneak in. I figured it might, hide. I don't think he would actually get into a bath full of salt. So bubble bath with Epsom salt. We'll see how this works. Relax and relief with eucalyptus and spearmint. I actually think they substituted the type on this. I think maybe the one I asked for might have had lavender or something else. I don't remember. It's fine. Pure Epsom salt is fine. Relax and relief with eucalyptus and spearmint is fine. So we'll tell you how that goes. And then sort of happy birthday to me. I don't know. Didn't exactly buy it as a birthday to me, but did buy it. It's coming around my birthday. The box, the sticker is right over like the good stuff of what it is. But I bought myself a shredder that attaches to the KitchenAid mixer. This actually did not come from Walmart. This came from Amazon. I can put the link in the description. It attaches to your mixer. You can see there. It attaches to your mixer and will grind or slice or chop or shred, cheese or carrots or sweet potatoes. I keep reading other people who are used Brightline Eating make swaffles, sweet potato waffles with basically sweet potatoes and eggs, and I want to try that. So I wanted to shred up sweet potatoes, and that was really the reason, but I know we will use this for a ton of stuff. What else is on there? You could slice cucumbers, shred carrots, onions. I hate cutting onions. So I would definitely use it for chopping up onions for taco salad, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so happy birthday to me. It was, like I said, it'll attach to the front of my mixer, and I'll show you using it at some point. Yeah, so that'll be great. So that's it. That is the haul for this weekend. This week, it should get us through most of this week. If you want to see what I am making or the recipes here. For this week, if you want to see what we're doing with the zucchini boats, if you want to see the taco salad, the pork roast, all that stuff, download my Trello board. So I have a meal planning, how I do this grocery haul. I have a meal planning Trello board that runs you through a checklist. It's the exact checklist I use to shop every week so that I avoid cravings, I avoid impulse purchases, I avoid even looking at the things that I don't need to be tempted by on the Walmart app, or whatever grocery app you are using, or if you're even just making your own grocery list on pen and paper. You can use this board to look through and scan through what you need out of in your cupboard, all that good stuff. And then it also includes several recipes. Anything that I'm making during this week will be on there. My homemade taco seasoning, my homemade ranch dressing, my homemade ranch mix, all that stuff. And then, the chicken marinades and the riced cauliflower and beef tips are on there. All of that is on there. So if you want to see what I feed my family of 5 that the kids actually do eat, right? The Brightline eating meals that my kids will eat are all on there. So there'll be a link in the description box below for where to get that board. All right. So here we are, Saturday morning. We decided to make an extra trip for our grocery haul this week. We went to our farmer's market. We had not been to our farmer's market in over a decade, a long time. So we decided to try that out today as we are adjusting our food habits, eating obviously a lot more vegetables on the Brightline eating plan. And we thought we would check it out, especially with what the economy is doing right now. We thought, let's see how prices compare, all that good stuff. So the first fun thing was a free bag, a free insulated bag. This was from our local hospital, really, our local healthcare. MU Healthcare was giving out, they sponsor the farmer's market, was giving out free insulated totes. So definitely picked up one of those, and it was very helpful because we did not bring bags because we didn't know that was the thing to do. So that worked out really well. We got our free tote to carry around our goodies. We only got a couple little things, but I wanted to share them with you. Look at these zucchinis. She was selling these zucchinis, this farmer was selling these zucchinis for $1. So I got 4. I told you guys I was making zucchini boats this week. Well, we're going to have zucchini yachts or something. These are huge. I'll need to put them on the scale. I'll bet they're, 14 ounces in and of themselves for a dinner serving. And I just put this here. This was yesterday's that I got at the grocery store for a comparison, right? And I think these are like 81 cents at Walmart at the grocery store. So these huge zucchinis, big, beautiful zucchinis for $1. So $4 there. And then I got 2 types of lettuce. I got the rainbow chard. This just looked beautiful. This was $2 for this bunch. It just looks good. I like to be able to mix in different lettuces, whatever. It very much needs to be washed, but that's okay. So this was rainbow chard, $2 for this bundle. I don't know, I'd say that's maybe 8 or 9 ounces. Obviously I'll put it on the scale when I eat it, but for comparing to about $5 for 16 ounces of spring mix, that felt like a good deal. It felt like a good price. Probably should have gotten 2 now that I'm thinking about it. But that's okay, we'll mix it in. And then I got Dino Kale. This was from Farm Hers, a woman-owned farm. Farm Hers, I thought that was cute. I'm into marketing and branding, I like that. But I got this Dino Kale. I'd never heard of it before. My assumption is because of these like scaly looking stuff that it looks like their skin. I'm guessing. I don't know. My son, James, 6-year-old, learning to read, saw the sign, Dino Kale, and of course, 6-year-old boy, he's very much into dinosaurs, was like, what is that? And I was like, it's Dino Kale. I said, if I buy it, would you eat it? Would you at least try it? Yeah, I'll try it. So since it was named Dino, we got it to see if he'll try it. So this was $4 for this bunch. Again, it's probably about the same. It's probably about half a pound. So a little bit more pricey than I would pay in the regular grocery store. But again, the story, the Dino Kale, that I'm again assuming it's because of that skin stuff, the skin looking of the leaves. If James is willing to try it because it's called Dino, I'm willing to pay the couple of bucks to see if that works out. So that was what we added today. at the farmer's market. So that'll be it for this video, this grocery haul. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, a great week as we head into, again, this is my birthday weekend, so I'm excited to celebrate that. I'll be sharing with you how the fruit space cake turns out, and how we celebrate this evening. But I just hope you have a fabulous weekend, a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.